So, the Bloch Sphere, what is it? Before we were looking at the state of a qubit in just one dimension, across a slider, splitting the probability depending on how close it was to 1 or to 0. It's the same sort of idea with the Bloch Sphere representation, except it's 3 dimensions. When I'm explaining, I won't go on to the details of the third dimension, which is the Z-plane. It's usually just to do with it affects the phase of a qubit, which we won't worry about, but that has some other interesting quantum properties which you can learn about later if you want to Google it. So, call this ball our Bloch Sphere. Top of it is 0, bottom of it is 1. Here's our qubit, our coin, and let's say I stick it here. Then that is about the middle of the ball. So that's halfway between 0 and 1. And right there, just like when you're in the middle of the slider, there's a 50% chance of being 1, 50% chance of being 0. And if I move it around and around and around, it's still in the middle of the ball, still got that same probability, except its phase has changed. If we have our qubit and we move it anywhere on this ball, the probability and its state are changing because it's not exactly 0, and it's not exactly 1. It's a mix of the both. So the position it has on this ball is essentially its state. And what we'll look into later is when a qubit goes through a quantum gate, it is just, you have it, let's say it starts here, goes through a gate, just gets moved around here. That's all a quantum gate does. It changes the state of a qubit by you can rotate it on the Bloch sphere, if you imagine that.